The recent needless altercation between the FCT minister and the naval officer are yet another unfortunate reflection of the growing institutional disorder in our country. What should ordinarily be a routine civic encounter has, once again, become a national embarrassment, a typical example coming out of a disgraced country. Beyond the personalities involved, this incident raises fundamental questions that demand honest national reflection. Should the military be used for purely civil operations? If proper protocols were in place, should the minister's intervention in such a matter be in such an indecorous manner? Shouldn't there be clear boundaries between administrative authority and the duties of security agencies? What does this say about our respect for institutions and the separation of powers? Why are our men and women in uniform so often drawn into civilian disputes? Why has the culture of due process and civility given way to public spectacle and confrontation? If our institutions worked as they should, will tempers flare in situations that should be handled by clear procedure and hierarchy? Above all, what example do incidents like this set for our younger generation about leadership, discipline, and the rule of law? These are not just questions about one incident. They go to the very heart of how our nation is governed. When public officials act beyond institutional norms, and when security agencies are used in ways that blur their professional boundaries, we weaken both governance and public trust. We must learn from this episode. It is time to rebuild a nation where institutions are stronger than individuals, where public office is exercised with humility and restraint, where the dignity of our uniformed officers and the rights of every citizen are upheld. A country that aspires to greatness and feels insulted when referred to as a disgraced nation must replace the culture of impunity with the discipline of law, order, and respect for due process. Repeatedly, I have maintained that to occupy an office and be referred to as His Excellency, distinguished, or honorable, how we get to such an office and our character and behavior while holding it or out of it should reflect such exemplary titles in all ramifications. A new Nigeria is possible. This is from Peter Obi.